So this sentence can be paraphrased as filial piety and compassion are inborn nature, does not need to reward or to be praised. But when filial piety is praised or showcased, that means the family is already in disharmony. So here I want to illustrate a story on one of our patriarchs, specifically the 8th patriarch, Shun. That's Emperor Shun. I'm going to share with you a story that's about Emperor Yao and Emperor Shun. And just to give you a perspective, this is the name for our 18 Eastern Patriarch. There's total 18 for the early 18 Eastern Patriarch. And then there's the middle one, and then there's later one, which makes up 64. But on this slide, it's only 18. And to give you a perspective, number 13 Patriarch King Wen of Seoul is right here. And Patriarch Duke of Chu is right here, together with his father. They are the author of I Ching. And then we all know that Patriarch Lao Tzu is right here, who is the author of Tao Te Ching, and Patriarch Confucius. So I think it's important to talk about the story because he is one of our patriarch. And if we know his story, we will understand how he became a patriarch. And I want to point out to you that the story that I'm going to give to you, the 8th patriarch Shun, who is the emperor of Shun, it's also in the scripture of deliverance of Maitreya Buddha. In line 37, it says, assessment of one's doing will be documented by the 3 heavenly officials, the deity of heaven, who is the emperor of Yao, and the deity of earth, that's Shun, and the deity of water, that's Emperor Yu. So you can see Shun is right here. So Shun's job, he's a deity in heaven. His official title is called the deity of earth. And his job, his heavenly duty is to forgive sin for all the people on earth. And Emperor Yao, his official title is the deity of heaven, and his divine responsibility is to bestow blessing. So if we will go to receive Tao in the IKT temple, we will need their assessment, see if we are worth enough or we have accumulated enough merit for us to receive the Tao. So it's these 2 deities that we will be review, the deity of heaven and the deity of earth. So in the following story, it's about the 8th patriarch Shun, Emperor Shun. So this is a list of image that I retrieved from the YouTube. Shun has a mother. He has a biological mother, but the biological mother passed away when he was in the age of 5. And ever since she passed away, she lived together with the father. So there was one day, Shun went out to work, but it was so late, and the father go out to look for him. It was all dark, and during their trip, the father saw a snake, and the snake spilled some venom on his eyes, and the father became blind. As you can see here, the father become blind. This is a very important fact because the father, he does not have enough wisdom, and plus he is blind, so he cannot see what the stepmother do to Shun. And because the father is blind, all the neighbors want to help this family, so they encourage the father to get married again. So this father married to this woman here, and together they have a child. So this brother is Shun's stepbrother, and this mother is Shun's stepmother. And oftentimes the mother does not give enough food to Shun. So now Shun is the only man in the family because the father can no longer work. It used to be the father go out to work. Shun is the only man in the family. I imagine he's just like a 5 or 6 year old child. He have to go out to farm to do his farming. But oftentimes he was not eating enough, and the mother never prepared lunchbox for him. So he often go hungry. And sooner or later, the bird will bring the food to him. Birds are so nice. They bring the food, all the food for him to eat so that he never go hungry when he goes to work. And this mother, the stepmother, is very vicious and very evil because she and the father have this child. She favored her own biological child. So many times she wants to try to find ways to kick Shun out. So one day, the mother give 2 bags. So she say, 1 bag for you, the other bag for you. But the bag that she give it to Shun is a cooked seed. So imagine that cooked seed can never grow anything, right? So this is one of the tactics that the mother tried to use to kick him out. So it was during their lunch break, the younger brother say, let me look at your bag. So the younger brother look at the brother's bag, and the younger brother say, wow, your bag smells so good. Why your bag smells so good? And the reason is because the bag has been cooked. So the younger brother say, well, let's trade bags. The older brother Shun say, our bags are all the same. Why do you want to switch? And the younger brother say, well, if you don't want to switch, I'm going to tell mom and dad. So reluctantly, they switch the bag. And Shun went on to the planting, and the planting was successful. The stepbrother also go on to the planting too. And of course, you know, his bag has been cooked and nothing will come out. So it was the rule that the mother said, I give you this 2 bags and do not come home until you see growth from your plantation. So after a few days, Shun's plantation, they start to grow abundantly, but his land did not grow at all. So eventually Shun come home, and then the parents start wondering, where is your little brother? And Shun say, oh, don't worry about it. Today I'll go look for him. So it was nighttime. The stepbrother spent several days under the tree. Why did mom do this to me? And you understand why he's so upset, right? Because he has the cooked seed and that never grow anything. And here is the picture that because the mother is worried about her biological son, so she got worried and she got sick. And Shun is a very filial son. He fulfilled all the duty to be a good son, and he is indeed a good kid. So the next day, Shun went to look for his little brother, and he see that his little brother is passed out. So Shun carry his brother home, and his brother, when he come home, he is so hungry, and he eats a lot. And then during their meal, the mom accused to Shun, why did you exchange bags with your brother? Are you trying to do something? Are you trying to, is this some kind of tactic? You think you are so smart? But Shun say, no, I did not want to do that because the little brother want to do so. So they decide that the younger brother should not stay home. The younger brother should go to do the plantation with Shun so that he can start learning something. So it was during this meal time, Shun feels so bad because he did not do anything wrong, but his father has favor into his little son. So it's like 3 against 1. So Shun is in a very difficult position. He is by himself. His father and mother does not care about him, and he has this evil stepmother. So it was the next day. They come out, both of them come out to work. The little brother is supposed to come to help the big brother. The little brother is very naughty. He say, can I ride on the cow? And the older brother say, no, cannot ride it. He's going to work so hard for us. Why do you want to ride on it? To make him work extra. The little brother always use tactic to accuse Shun. If you don't allow me to do this, I'm going to tell mom and dad. So Shun has no choice except let him ride on the cow. And of course, the naughty boy abuse the cow. He keeps saying, then the cow, hurry up, and at the same time using the branch to hit the back of the cow. And the cow got very angry, and of course, the cow threw him to a tree, and he got injured. And of course, when he got injured, the stepmother get very angry at Shun. Why did you hurt your brother? And the brother say, it's not my fault. It's because the younger brother want to ride on the cow. I told him not to. The mother say, I think you just want to kill your little brother, aren't you? So regardless, Shun understand that he was not being good enough. He always think that he's not being a good child. That's why his mother treat him this way. So every time when he's being accused of something, he only look at himself. Why does my mom do this to me? Maybe I'm not good enough. He always question this. He never complained about his mother, never. He always helped his brother to recover during this time. So the mother continued to have this evil mind. The mother wants to find ways to kick him out. She one day come out to pick the fruit with Shun, and she failed intentionally. And she failed intentionally. Of course, she come home to tell the father, you know, your son Shun tried to kill me and tried to kill our son. That's why we got into this 2 accident. Our little son was abused by the cow, and now Shun tried to push me so that I feel I don't think Shun should be in our home. So the father, of course, listened to the evil wife. As we see that this is a disharmonized family, the father say, you are out. So Shun does not want to be out, but he has no choice except follow his father's order. So he's out, and he chose a place that's close to his home, and that place is called Mount Li. He hoped that one day his parents can change his mind. He spent in Mount Li for several days, start to his plantation. And during this time, the elephant come help. He totally followed his true nature. He never allowed any evil thought come into his mind. He never blamed other people. He only blamed on himself. And this has a very significant effect. Heaven hears it. And I will say all the heavenly angels come to help him. I have a video I want to show you.
你是在帮我耕地呀？谢谢你呀。
He said, "Are you helping me to do the planting or
那咱们
plantation?
比一比，谁耕的地又快又好，好吗？
Let's compare who is faster," he said.
嘿，嘿，嘿，
So the elephant here helped him to do all the plantation.
嘿，嘿，嘿。啊，多谢你了。
He said, "Thank you."
你慢点儿。啊？他们做什么？
What are they going to do here?
啊，捉住！
Putting the sea on the ground.
啊，你们好！啊，嘿，啊，哎，咱们这是去哪儿啊？哦，我该把装水的罐子带来，回去好浇水。
He said I should bring my water bucket, but the elephant do no watering for him.
舜得到大象和百鸟的帮助。
We just watched that the elephant, the bird, and the mouse come to help him to do the plantation, because for that big piece of land, it's just impossible for him to do it, right? So it's impossible for him to do it, and you see all the animal come to help him, and pretty soon he got a very beautiful field, and he become very famous, and all the people around that mountain come to Mount Li. They come to Mount Li together with Shun, because Shun has such a beautiful field, and all of a sudden so many people come, and it forms a small village. And then later on, the village grew bigger and bigger and bigger. And he became very famous when he was 30 years old. Everybody know him. Everybody know him that he's a hard worker. And everybody know him that he has a disharmonized family. And they understand Shun, so they all come to help him. So this picture is about Emperor Yao, the 7th patriarch. The 7th patriarch, Emperor Yao, is looking for the next successor. And he asked his council, who should I pass on to my next successor? So all the council say, there is one guy here in Mount Li. He's very famous. Although he comes from a disharmonized family, but he tried to be a good son. And he treat everybody very nice, with respect, with no differentiation. And then he say, let me bring him to you. But Emperor Yao say, no, I don't want him to come. I want to go visit him. So he traveled to Mount Li with his 2 beautiful daughters. Aren't they beautiful? Emperor Yao see Shun is a hardworking person, and he talked to other people, and he personally talked to Shun, of course. He asked him, how do I govern the world? How do I make the world in peace? What would you do? So Shun said, in order to govern the people, I have to treat everybody with fairness, with righteousness, without favoritism, without lenient to anyone. And I need to pay attention to small things. And I need to be trustworthy. And everything that I say have to follow through. So when I do that, everybody will follow me. Then the society will be in peace. So the next question that Emperor Yao asked is that, what is the most important thing in life? Shun said, the most important thing in life is to worship God. Worship God. That, in other words, is to have reference to the Heavenly Mother, Heavenly Father, with reference with the Supreme Being. Yao is very pleased with the answer. So he proposed the marriage to Shun. And Shun said, no, I cannot marry your daughter. I'm just a farmer here. I have no education. And Yao say, no problem, I want to marry my daughter to you. And the reason that Yao want to marry the daughter to Shun is because he wants to give him a test to see if the family will go well. And that's just like an appetizer for Shun. A few months later, they get married and he bring the wife home. In cartoon, there's only one wife, but in reality, he has two wives. It's this two daughter here, beautiful daughter. So not only he got married with two wives, he also received a big home from Emperor Yao. Emperor Yao gave him a huge gift, a home with a large lot, home with the east wing that allowed his parents to live, west wing, south wing, so that the whole family can live here. And Emperor Shun invited his parents to live over here, and the parents agree. So now everybody in the family live in this big home, and this little brother is already a grown man. This time Shun is already 30 years old, and so this step brother, I would imagine he's in his 20s. So now the mother is getting worried because the father has favoritism over to Shun already. So the mother and the little brother have this kind of an evil thought. How can I kill Shun? So they come up with the idea that to send Shun into a well. The mother tells Shun that our well, it does not give us enough water. Can you go down there and see what really happened? Of course, Shun say yes to that assignment. He treats his stepmother like a real mother, and anything they say, he will gladly do so. So, but before he jump in there, the wife prepared him a waterproof vest. For some reason, maybe she knows something is coming. So he went into the well, and by the time he's totally in the well, stepmother and the stepbrother throw all the rock into the well. This is the first rock they throw, and they just try to kill Shun. Shun has no way out, but he was able to find a channel, but he need to go through some kind of a dark area without air. For some reason, he survived, and he came out. But during this time, the mother, the evil mother, the vicious mother, tell the father, you know, your son is dead. Now we only have one son. Now you have to give all the property to your only son. So the father is feeling so bad. But during this time, Shun already come home, and he told his wife, I don't know why my mother want to kill me and why my brother want to kill me. I don't know why. I think maybe I'm not good enough. So while they are talking, these three persons want to deliver the news to the wife that their husband is dead, but instead they see Shun is alive. They are so shocked. They are so shocked. So now the tactic did not work. Now the stepmother tried another way to kill him. This time, the stepmother told Shun that there is a hole in the barn. They make a hole. The barn is made out of a dry wheat, dry straw. They intentionally make a hole on the top. And they told Shun that the top is broken. Can you go up? Of course, Shun said, yes, let me go up. Before he go up, in the cartoon, it says that the wife prepared him a flying feather. But in other literature, I see that the wife prepared him the bamboo hat. The bamboo hat that the Chinese used to wear when they go to farm. He has two bamboo hats that his wife said you have to bring. So he wear two hats. Here comes the time that he climbed on the barns. So as soon as he get up, this two evil person remove the ladder and set a fire. And he realized it was a trap. And this is a setup by the mother and the little brother. What does he need to do? He need to try to escape. So he used his two hats as his wing, and he tried to escape. And finally, he was able to escape. Thank God. And of course, this time he continued to feel bad and he continued to repent to himself. Why does my mother try to kill me? Why does my brother try to kill me? What did I do wrong? I must not treat them good enough. I have to treat them better. So every day in his mind is, what did I do wrong? I must improve myself. There must be something that I have to repent myself. So there are many incidents happen. There are also small things, but which, because of our time, I cannot really cover here. And the mother, at a point, the mother become blind and ill. This illness is contagious, and finally it spread to the father too. And they hire a doctor come to help them. And the doctors say, in order to heal the symptom, you need ganoderma, which is an oriental fungus that has a long history use of promoting health, longevity, and immunity. But you have to go far away mountain to get it. Shun was willing to help his parents to recover. So he traveled far away, but he can only get one. The doctor say you need several. And fortunately, there was a mysterious magical bird come to deliver several ganoderma to him. So he has all the ingredients he needs. But then the doctors say, having a ganoderma is not enough. There's one more thing that you need. And Shun say, what? And the doctors say, it needs the heart of a biological son. So when the little brother heard it, the little brother is the biological son of the father and the mother, right? So when the little brother heard it, he tried to run away, but the bird tried to stop. The bird say, why do you want to run away? Aren't you the biological son of the father and the mother? And he said, I am not their biological son. In other words, he does not want to give up his life, because in order to save his parents, basically he need to die, right? In order to do that, he tried to escape. The bird say, you are the only choice. The little brother say, no, I am not. I cannot be. And then finally, Shun say, take mine. But the bird say, you are not the biological son of your stepmother. Shun say, I am the biological son of my stepmother, although I was not being born by her, but I always treat her like my biological mother. When I watch the YouTube, I cry so many times, and this is the time that I cry because he's willing to give his heart to his mother and the father. So while they are talking about whose heart to give to cure the parents heard inside the home, and both of them cry. And of course, when Shun raised his hand, take my heart, there is some kind of magical things happen that flow from him to the parents, and his parents was recovered. And slowly they walk out from their home, and both of them come out crying. Finally, the mother truly apologized to Shun. So that was the end of the story. Here is a story of Emperor Shun. The father is ignorant, and he is favoring to his little son and not being righteous. And the mother is evil and vicious. Stepbrother has no respect and lazy and have much arrogance. And because of this, that's what makes Shun famous. He is living in a totally disharmonized family, yet he still follows his inner nature and to practice filial piety.